Hello everyone, my name is Clumsy. Welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Today we are doing another episode of What Will I Get? And this time we are going to be rolling Elder's Marks. So I have 5 Elder's Marks in their standard state right now, and I have about 200 saved modules. So we're going to roll as many as we can, and when we get one with a pretty decent roll, we'll probably move on to another one until we have to decide whether or not we're going to stop rolling because we like all the results, or if we're just going to keep recycling some of these to get the better results. So let's get right into it. I'm down here at the Rusty Pick. We're gonna start off and let's get these things redone. I am actually hoping for like a bloodied explosive or a bloodied crit with minus AP cost. So right now we have a troubleshooter's last shot breaks slower. So we're just gonna re-roll this one because I don't need any of those. We got a Junkie's Explosive Agility. We're going to reroll that one. We have a Mutant's Crit Damage Breaks Slower. It looks like I have more than 200 modules. I think I had some in my stash. Maybe I forgot about, so we might be able to roll quite a few of these. We're going to try and do at least 200 or until we get some results we want. Looks like we have a Furious, Replenish AP, and Invisibility. We're gonna keep going. Hunter's Explosive, we're gonna keep going on that one. There's... we have a... The other one was an Exterminator's. This is a Hunter's Explosive Breaks Slower. I may also want the Break Slower since this is a cursed weapon. I don't want any of the abilities that say plus damage to supermutants, animals, insects, etc. Those are not too great. Junkies, Bash, we're going to keep going with that one. I'm not interested in a Junkies build on this character. Maybe for another time, or if we end up getting a perfect roll, we might hold off on one. Let's see. Executioner's crit damage breaks slower. See, I think I'm going to keep this one for now because Executioners is not a bad ability. I was having fun with that with the Anchorage Ace. Crit damage is actually pretty dang good, and break slower is not bad either. So we're gonna rename that one real quick so we don't actually accidentally use it. See, it wasn't in the same spot. This is the Executioner's one, so we're just gonna like EXEC. Looks like I have caps lock on. And we're going to keep going. And we might take these out for a ride afterwards, see how they do. Okay, we got another Executioner's damage while aiming, and then minus weight. I am not a very good manual aim type person, so I'm going to keep rolling that one. We got a anti-armor replenish with every kill reload speed. This is not too bad. I'm going to keep going on this one. It's anti-armor is great. I would be really happy with an anti-armor, but there's a buff. You can mod this weapon and get like 60% anti-armor already built into it, so it's not the best candidate for anti-armor. I got a Furious, Replenish AP, Become Invisible. I'm gonna keep going. A Mutant's Explosive Perception. If Mutants was a little bit more damage, maybe if they put it up to 50%, I would probably keep this, but we're gonna keep going on this one. Anti-armor crit, that's crit charge. I might actually save this one. This one seems to have a pretty... this is for like a full health character. This is pretty dang good. You can achieve a crit every other shot with 23 luck instead of 33 luck. and you get the crit damage, and the anti-armor. You'd be able to use a different magazine, maybe a magazine that reloads quicker. So we are going to take that one, and we're going to rename that one also. And we're just going to call that one our anti-armor Elder's Mark. And we're going to move on to the third one. Haven't seen a bloodied one yet, so let's go to modify. So we have 3 more to go with. And if we end up getting 3 that we want to keep, we'll go test them out and we'll see how they go. Got a mutants, aim, reload. We're just going to keep going with that one. Looks like we have a Gourmand's explosive that's crit. Again, I wouldn't mind this, the Gourmand's, except it's only 24%. So I kind of want to keep going. I would love to have an explosive one. Furious limb damage and damage resistance while aiming. Again, I don't really care for that 3rd star. And we have a Zealot's explosive with agility. Not worth keeping. Let's see. This is another Gourmand's weapon damage, breaks slower. This isn't bad, but again, I don't care for that 1st star, so we're just going to keep going. It had some pretty good other rolls. This is a 2-shot explosive VATS crit fill. This is probably really good. I am definitely going to keep that one. I believe right now there is a bug in the game, or it's an intended effect that 2-shot, I'm sorry, not 2-shot, the explosive part of a weapon fills your crit meter as well. So this thing could probably, almost with the fact that it has explosive, it could probably act as a plus 20 luck, because the VATS crit charge acts as plus 10 luck in reality. So you could probably go low luck with this thing. We'll have to test that. But we're going to hold on to that one for sure. And we got 2 more left, and then we might have to just go run these around. Okay, we got the Overeaters again. I'm sorry, the Gourmands. Gonna re-roll that one. Got the Assassin's Weapon Speed Perception. This might be a pretty good one for PvP, but I do not do any PvP, so I can't give a valid response to that. Anti-armor, crit damage, faster movement speed. I don't care for the faster movement speed, so we're going to keep rolling on that one. It's not really a preferred ability. Exterminators, explosive reload speed. Again, we don't want exterminators. See, this one wouldn't be bad. We have the Aristocrat's weapon or limb damage AP cost. This is one of the first ones we've seen with a AP cost. With the limb damage, though, to me, it's not worth keeping. I'm not going to hold on to it because I wouldn't want to even keep Aristocrats, even if they introduce the legendary crafting to be able to mod these. So I'm going to keep rolling on these. Got the Medic's last round damage resistance. None of those perks are appealing to me. We're going to keep going. Stalkers, VATS hit chance. 2 perks that both affect hit chance and reload speed. Yeah, that's not great for me. Let's see. That is the Berserker's limb damage, damage resistance while aiming. None of those are appealing to me. We're going to keep going. Medic's explosive breaks slower. You know, this might be good in the next update because the exploding bullets will probably also heal also, but I'm not going to do a Medic's run right now. So I think what we'll do is we will go down to the other one here and we'll start rolling this one. We'll go to the last one and we'll decide if we're going to keep that Medic's one or not. Maybe we'll play around with a Medic's build one of these times. Okay, damaging as disease, as damage resistance decreases. This is another one of the Berserker's last round AP cost. I love the AP cost reduction, but the other two, no. The Super Mutant one, last round, nothing appealing on there. We got the Stalker's bash damage. Bash damage is, to me, it's just a horrible perk for anything but a minigun with the Shredder. Vampires, aiming, and perception. I would have liked to have a vampires one, but not in those roles, so we're going to keep going with that one. Mutants aiming, faster movement speed while aiming. See, this is a good one for people that want to manually aim, but that is not for me. So I'm gonna let it. Keep letting it go. Mutants, super mutants, replenish AP, VATS hit charge. This is decent, but I mean it's just for super mutants. It's not great. Assassins crit damage breaks slower. Again, that might be great for a PvP build, but we are not doing PvP. Let's see. More damage. Your target is below. So Executioner's limb damage, agility. We have a better Executioner, so we're going to keep going. Furious, damage while aiming. That's crit charge. Yeah, we're going to keep going with that. We don't need those. Let's see. Reduce your target's suppressors, bash damage, crit, that's crit charge. We're going to keep going. Just got our Atom challenge for modding weapons, it looks like. So anti-armor, bash damage, AP cost. This would be pretty good, except that bash damage. I would almost... Let me compare that to the anti-armor one. I'm thinking, see, that the AP cost in this one is 11, and this one is 9. It's definitely better, but I just don't like that bash damage. That crit damage is so much more valuable, so we're going to keep rolling this one. We haven't got a bloodied one yet. We really want to have a bloodied one, and I haven't even seen one show up. Assassin's Explosive. That's our first Nocturnal. I hope that is our last Nocturnal. That would have been a really good roll if it was not a Nocturnal, probably. Executioners, VATS hit chance, chance to hit, or crit charge. So that one is almost as good as the other one as far as the Executioners. I think what we might do is go back to this one. And let's roll this one again. We'll get rid of that Medics ones. So, I really want to see if we can get a bloodied. Damage resistance, nope, don't want that. We got a 2-shot limb damage. We don't want that. Executioner's bash damage, break slower. Again, break slower would probably be pretty good on this, but no, we're not interested in that. The Gourmand's weapon speed, pretty good. Weapon speed might be decent. I have a feeling that the weapon speed on this thing is too fast, though, to register all the time. So I'm almost hoping for a regular weapon speed. Don't need an assassin's roll. 2-shot explosive breaks slower. That is probably a pretty good one again. If we compare it, 2-shot explosive VATS crit charge, those are very, very similar. I feel like this one is still better, but we don't know how much damage we are or how fast this breaks. So this one could still be better. We're going to roll this one again now. We're still hunting for that bloodied one, and no luck with that one. We got a Exterminators. We got a bloodied VATS hit chance. Chance to hit target in VATS. And damage resistance while reloading. We might hold on to this. Let's take a look here. Let's get out of here and let's equip it and see what the damage resistance is on this. So like our fixer, for example, is 103 damage, and this is a quad. This is one of my last god rolls when I was doing fixers, so check that one out. Quad crit AP cost. And if we compare that to this, we have 96 with Bat's hit chance. I think we still have to re-roll this one. I would want to probably take it out for a test ride, but I think we should just keep pushing our luck here. So it's not quite where I want it to be. If we had crit damage and another good one, maybe, or even explosive. Let's see, Assassin's weapon speed. We're gonna keep going. Zealots. No, we don't want zealots. Assassin's last round with agility. We're going to keep rolling the dice on that one. Looks like we got about 33 rolls left. So we still have a lot of rolls left. Let's see, that's not bad again if it wasn't the suppressors. Okay, we got bloodied crit damage weight. So I think we're going to stop there. Bloodied crit damage and weight. Not bad. Could we have gotten a different one? A different effect? Yes. But that is not too shabby. So I think what we'll do here is this one isn't bad either. Let's go and take this one out for a test drive. Let's buff up. Let's modify it. And let's see what we can put on it here. So we have to make sure we get the best possible Elder's Mark. So we're going to go from a standard receiver to the... see, you get 60% armor penetration with this if you change from the standard receiver to the armor-piercing receiver, and a little bit more damage. And then we'll change the barrel. I'm probably missing a couple mods. Yeah, we're still missing some stuff. But see, I can get the AP cost down a little bit. And we got the medium magazine. We got the large quick eject, which we don't need. Let's just stick with the let's go with this. This has no minus AP cost, and it reloads quicker. Always put the reflex sight on. That lowers the AP cost even more. And we have to put a suppressor on this. So we're gonna get a little bit less range. Now the biggest problem with this gun is that the range on it is really low. If we were able to get the stock different, or not the stock, I'm sorry, the barrel, we could probably, let's actually use the short barrel because that is a little bit better. But we're missing some of the barrels, I think. So, all right, let's go find some targets. Let's make sure our build is correct. We are in our bloodied build, not our crafting build. We are. And let's go, how about we go take a look up against the behemoth first. We need Solomon's Pond. There we go. I'd be really curious. Might want to take the two-shot explosive for a test ride on a full health commando character. Might do another video on that pretty soon, where we get that over to another character and try that out. And again, we want to be kind of close. Let's wake it up. And let's go. It's about 25 bullets and it's gone. And that includes waking it up. Let's go to West Tech. Let's see how these numbers look. And you know what? I'm not even in a group yet. We need to get in a group. Get better results with that too. Just as a FYI, I always use food to buff my stats. So if you're looking at my numbers and they're a little bit different, I like to run company tea. The sweet mud fruit tea is a hour-long blight soup, so to say. It's not that difficult to make, but you get 100% crit damage out of it. We've got Sweetwater Special Blend, Brain Bombs, Cranberry Relish, and Sweet Potato Stew. Sweet Potato Stew is not really that big of a buff, and I also have Healing Factor, so it doesn't really matter, but I use it just for food. Let's see how we do against these guys. Looks like we might have a little bit of a... So about 3 shots. I see about 500 damage on some of these hits. 300... 500, and I believe we are not doing bad at all. We are discovered because I got up, so let's run. But as a bloodied character, the AP cost is not that bad. I mean, we have a 50-round magazine, and we are killing these things pretty quickly. Let's go kill a few more. I think we're averaging about 3 to 4 shots. So let's see if we can slow down the draw of, or the fire rate. So 2 shots. 2 shots killed him. And that one took 4. So let's compare. Maybe I was looking at a lower level one. Let's try this again here. Let's compare the level. So we got a level 75. 3 shots. Level 75. 2 shots. And let's take the 2 shot out for... Now this is unmodified, but let's take this thing out and see how it goes. 4 shots. I wouldn't say that's bad at all. It is not silenced, but that was definitely a impressive thing. And I don't even have, you know, if you look at this, I don't have Demo Expert. So let's try one more test where we go and after a queen. We'll do a queen, and we will do a Scorch Beast with the bloodied one. I think that is the top tier one, even though it's not perfect. It's really good. So we'll run this one and see how it goes. Now, of course, you could probably, I believe there might be a submachine gun prime receiver too, which might help. I don't have it on this character, unfortunately. We lost. Okay, so we ran out of AP. Let's reload. So it took about 2.5 magazines. Even with that 60% anti-armor. So very beefy opponent. But overall, it's pretty dang good, I believe. So I don't have really any complaints against it. But that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If I missed anything, let me know. I think I will end up taking this two-shot and maybe this Executioner's one for a ride on a full health character, because we'll test that two-shot effect with it gaining double the effect of the Bat's crit charge. We'll try and get the character's luck as low as we can to see how often he can crit with every other hit and see how good it actually is. But stay tuned for that. We will do that soon. Until then, if you like this video, please like it and please subscribe. I really appreciate it if you do. It helps my channel grow and it lets you see these quicker in your algorithm. So until next time, take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.